Banana, banana, baba, banana, potato, banana, tukari no potato, lika ni maroma nika no chika, baba, banana.
Hai Turbulencers,
Selamat
selamat malam minggu semuanya.
Apa kabar kalian semuanya?
Semoga
happy,
sehat.
sehat, baik-baik aja ya.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode in Turbulensi bareng aku Uni.
Dan aku Nana. Malam ini kita mau bahas sesuatu yang lebih menarik kali ya. Tapi dia spesifik sih, menarik dan spesifik buat para pendengar yang notabene-nya menggunakan hijab ya.
Yes, jadi masih ada hubungannya sama sekolah di Amerika dan juga lebih menukik lagi ya, menukik. Lebih menukik lagi ke orang-orang atau cewek-cewek buat kalian turbulencers yang menggunakan hijab.
Yang ingin memutuskan untuk kuliah di luar negeri, terutama di Amerika. So our topic today is special gift for hijabers.
Yes.
So we're gonna cover three main points.
Yeah, three main points that you have to reconsidering before entering USA as a students, either undergrad or graduate students. So the first one apa tuh Nana?
The first one, ini kita juga bikinnya dari, so basically we cover our own experiences and our own pengalaman kita yang kita alami selama di US. The first one is identity on hijabers. So aku nih.
Ya, jadi masalah identity ini sangat krusial ya. Wow, handphone aku berbunyi. I'm so sorry for disturbing you guys, but yeah, so identity is very serious point. Karena somehow ada orang yang kayak mikir dia ragu mau sekolah di Amerika tuh karena dia nggak pede dengan hijabnya.
Yeah.
Probably karena became a minority in here.
Yeah, sure. Yang perlu diketahui adalah memang komunitas muslim di Amerika itu nggak sebanyak if we compare to Indonesia ya, for sure. Dan bagi perempuan muslim itu menjadi tantangan tersendiri karena hijab itu menjadi identitas dibandingkan dengan pria yang mungkin saja kita nggak langsung notice kalau dia muslim dibanding perempuan yang berhijab, kan udah pasti langsung she's a Muslim. And then when you come up with that identity, there's a lot of things going on, like you have to consider a lot of burdens in your shoulder, karena beban hijab itu membuat kamu istilahnya kakak explain and educate about your identity to others.
Yes, because it's not really common in the USA. Well, I'm saying the special location ya. Kalau my experience is living in the Washington DC, itu nggak terlalu susah dengan tinggal di state yang mungkin lebih kecil dari Washington DC. So basically di Washington DC sendiri itu orang-orangnya lebih heterogen, lebih beragam. Jadi kayak kalau dia ketemu orang, misalnya di sini tuh banyak orang Arab, orang Indonesia, Malaysia juga ada. Jadi kayak kalau buat aku masih sedikit gampang untuk beradaptasi di sini. But when it comes to different state, yang especially it's small state, itu mungkin akan lebih susah karena kayak orangnya lebih konservatif, orang-orangnya lebih kayak jenisnya itu aja. Mungkin international jarang ada di states itu, jadi kayak mereka pengetahuan tentang muslim itu juga sangat kurang banget. Jadi kalau if you are wearing hijab and you are decided to go here for study, before that make sure kalau kalian pilih state yang orang-orang jenisnya lebih banyak, kayak state yang lebih besar. For me, example like New York or probably Washington DC, Chicago, or kota-kota yang besar yang udah terkenal gitu.
Correct. So that's also kind of related to another point that is social life, karena yang tadi itu identity kita itu menjadi sesuatu yang memang dia embed to ourselves and then we have to bring it into our social interaction with others, including your classmates in university, or even in your neighbor surrounding you in your apartment, or anywhere you go. So karena itu jadi kayak social life kita juga akhirnya rada-rada, I'm not saying that it's too risky, but I'm saying that it's kind of challenging to live in a such diverse community. Even if diverse, tapi kita juga punya tanggung jawab untuk help them understand that we are different and we have different values into the society, which somehow the people might see it as different, and they don't easily accept those different value into their life. So itu rada challenging buat blend our mingle into the society sih. So that's the second point.
So the social life would be something that you have to rethink again, karena emang because it's kind of different. Aku bilang kalau tinggal di Washington DC agak gampang, tapi somehow juga kadang-kadang kita ketemu dengan orang yang pengetahuan muslimnya masih kurang gitu loh. Kayak dia selama hidupnya dia tuh nggak pernah punya teman muslim, dan itu would be happen gitu loh, karena tinggal di negara yang besar kayak Amerika tuh kamu kesempatan untuk ketemu orang dari belahan bumi yang lain tuh lebih banyak, dan kemungkinan besar pengetahuan tentang hijab itu mereka sangat kurang. So probably kamu akan shocking kalau misalnya ada yang tanya, what is that on your head, or why do you have to covering the whole of your body, or why you have to cover your hair, something weird questions like that. So are you sure, are you ready to face that question? So re-asking again, rethinking again. We're not gonna make you down to go here because you are wearing hijab, but this is very important to to prepare for that too, right?
Satu hal yang mungkin perlu dinotis, ini mungkin bukan jadi poin ketiga ya. Kita waktu berangkat ke sini juga sama sekali nggak prepare soal unexpected question that we will ketemu di sini ketika kuliah. Karena pertanyaan-pertanyaan seperti yang tadi Kak Uni bilang, ada yang bertanya kayak, kenapa kamu mau menggunakan hijab, kenapa menutupi kepala, atau why you do your pray like that, or why you choose to become a Muslim. Kayak gitu-gitu pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang emang kita mungkin karena kita tinggal di negara yang mayoritas Muslim, we don't really experience the kind of thing.
Yeah, because we live in our comfort zone, which is Indonesia is the biggest population of Muslims, so we might be have not experienced like that. Tapi kalau kamu tinggal di negara-negara yang seperti ini, Amerika ya, of course you have to gotta be ready with those questions.
Pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang agak sedikit menjebak sebenarnya.
Yes.
Kalau kita nggak prepare and kita nggak well educated by our own belief.
Yeah,
so
sure.
That's really crucial.
Karena ada beberapa pengalaman yang aku temui ya, gara-gara menggunakan hijab mereka jadi minder, and then they feel like, okay, I have to take it off my hijab to go find out or making friends in America. So it's so big no-no.
Yeah.
And kalau misalnya kalian, at least kalian belajar lah kenapa pakai hijab gitu loh sebelum datang ke Amerika. So you are not going in the wrong way or the wrong path if someone asking you about that. So that's pretty scary for tonight, but that is real, guys. So turbulences for those of you who wearing hijab, preparing for that, and be ready for all the questions or weird or silly questions that probably gonna deliver
haunt
to
you.
Yeah, sure, like that.
I also have a personal experience with one of my classmates.
Okay,
so
that's interesting.
Yes, he asked me whether or not I can use why didn't I use bikini or some kind of that, and I was like, what?
Okay.
I was like, no way, and I have to answer her question, and I was like, no, it's not my thing. I mean, even if I don't wear hijab, I don't even think to wear bikini, karena itu emang bukan lifestyle kita gitu.
Yes.
In spite of religious beliefs, we also have our personal values that
Yeah, you know, I also remember one of the sentence that is pretty popular, that the way you dress it shows the character, your character, if I'm not mistaken, the sentence like that. But yeah, jadi cara kita berpakaian tuh menunjukkan karakter kita gitu loh. Jadi kalau misalnya kita suka berpakaian yang agak too wild, I mean too brave, too open, then probably you are a very enthusiastic person, brave, or someone like that. Tapi kalau misalnya kita pakai baju yang lebih tertutup, doesn't mean that we are antisocial, but we are pretty be careful on our social life gitu
and
loh.
because we have values,
Of course, because we live in Asian country.
yeah, we're from the biggest Muslim community in the world,
And then we have to proud of it, ya. Jangan ngerasa kayak, okay, so I live in America, I have to adjust with their culture. It doesn't mean like that. We have to be proud of our identity, as we mentioned before. And then one thing, the last point is research before you come. It's very important. Are you ready to do the research through Turbulencers? Because it's hard, especially when you get the a letter of acceptance from the specific campus that you might be looking for the entire of your life, but the environment doesn't fit on your situation. I mean your hijab or something like that. So
it's very, I think, just wanted to add her, I mean, it's very important to do the research before, biar tahu kira-kira negara-negara mana sih yang lebih Muslim friendly, cause you gotta be really considerate about that one, karena itu juga bakalan membantu interaksi sosial kamu di negara itu. Dan ini bukan soal fasilitas yang disediakan terhadap Muslim ya, karena even di kampus pun tuh udah ada musolanya, dan you don't have to think about that, you don't have to be worried about that. The thing that you have to consider is actually your mental preparation.
Are you ready to face all the
unexpected
questions, reactions from or even a rejection from the people. I know.
So yeah, I think that's all. The things that we want to share to you guys, that we hope really is a special gift for hijabers to think about it and to consider and
to make a turbulence in your heart before you go out from Indonesia and decided to be a hijabers in America.
Yes.
Sure.
So we hope you enjoy this talk, and if you guys have any comments or any questions, you can
critics or everything that probably you want to share with us, you guys can follow our Instagram at Wahyudi Wulandari,
and mine is Uwarnana. So yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much for listening, and we're gonna see you on the next
episode. For sure. Bye-bye, Turbulencers. Selamat malam minggu.
Ba 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 na 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 ba 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 na naとガリのポタトリカにマロマニカのキカババ